to just let everybody know that Bangle is... He's my top supporter, okay? Now, there's a lot of people in the chat right now, and I won't name names, but there's a particular person. I won't name names to the other people, but the person... And Bangle is a pretty cool person. That clip is 4 minutes long, so I decided not to watch that clip. Appreciate everybody who's hanging out. Gonna be super chill today. It's gonna be super chill. Hope everybody is having a good weekend. I know I am. Oh, hey guys, check this out. Guess who's here and isn't really a person? Bye. All right. Today, we're playing some Valheim. And we're getting into some building. I think we're going to be doing some building, some terraforming, some... all kinds of stuff. I really want to work on our main city, Thiccer's Dawn, as it's called. As it's been known to be called. And... there's a few things that need to be done. We need to build a wall, or at least make the wall better. And we also need to, you know, make this place look a little more... like, it looks cool, but I want to, like, really kind of streamline some things. I want to, just make things a little bit better. A little bit better. You know, get some things done that need to get done. Oh no. Alright, well, before we begin though, I'll introduce my partner in crime here real quick. Maybe get away from that though. My partner in crime for tonight, Mr. Bangle B. In the house.
Is it?
It's Bangle.
It's me.
What's
Sorry,
up?
I just was really loud, and so I was like,
You're good.
hey, talking to me.
What's up, man?
Not much, just working on the project.
Ooh, the super secret project.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Double secret probation.
Wait, what?
No? Not looking at the reference?
Super secret probation?
Double secret probation?
Oh, I don't know what that's from.
Animal House?
Oh, dude. I haven't seen that movie in, like, years. I need to see that again. It's a classic.
Yeah, it is a classic.
Somebody left some charcoal on the...
Alright. Let's see here. Oh, I gotta turn that.
Oh, I see.
Well, that's just the smoothness on this tree. There you go.
I see.
So, how's it going?
It's going good. Just chilling, man. Today's gonna be real chill.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Hot tub and chill.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, it's an inside joke.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that inside.
I know. Or
It's
is
not
it?
that inside. Oh my. So how far have you gotten into the super secret project?
Not that far.
Oh.
I mean, I have my idea in my head. And, like, I'm doing one of my first new designs for a house. Right, as of this moment. In this moment. Let's stop right now. Alright. Let's see. This needs to go.
Ooh.
So, anyway, well, since it's not so super secret. So this right here, I just kind of encircled it just to let them know what it's going to be. So essentially, this right here, I'm gonna put some stalls. It'll be like a tiny market. You know, I'm gonna make like this will be like conjoining. I'm gonna redo this so that they're even, and there'll be like a bridge like between the two, and it'll be just a little bit. They'll each be a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit off to the side or something to make it like a little commerce house and a little whatever. And then it's like, okay, so I did these to represent guard posts. So one guard post, so it's gonna go all the way around like this.
Oh shit. That's cool.
It'll come up this way. Over here will be the special building you requested. It'll be in this area. I figured throw it right next to one of these.
Wait, Bangle, don't say anything. Oh, don't say anything. Zen's in here. Be quiet.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Zen. Hi. I didn't see you there. Hi.
What's up?
Yeah. So I'm putting your special requested building like right here in this area.
Ooh.
It's gonna come back around. Oh, you dirty brat. Dirty bitch. Die. You're lucky that she was there. Anyway, so and then essentially what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna revamp. It's like some of these will be pushed back a little bit, but I'm gonna revamp most of these buildings. But I'm gonna keep an almost similar layout. Maybe add an extra building or two.
Damn,
like,
son.
You can see like this is one of them, so it's gonna come up.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to do one where it's like, it's like those windows that kind of jut out on the sides of the roof or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have like one of those, and it's gonna have some other details to it. Some of them will be small shacks like this or whatever. Just kind of mix and match them up a little bit.
I like it. I just wanted to see what you had gotten done so far.
Yeah, overall,
I dig it.
not a ton.
Yeah, I know, but
like,
the wheels are turning though.
Yeah, I haven't had a whole ton of time.
Yeah.
I got a shit ton of stuff done today.
It's all good, bro.
So, what do you want to do today?
I'm gonna work on Thiccer's Dawn. I'm gonna do terraforming and stuff.
Ooh.
I've been wanting to fix that area near the bridge and by the wall and stuff for a while, so it is time. It is time we make the moves. Yo, LGG, what's up? And hello, Zen, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm glad that everything got smoothed over for you. With that issue you were having.
I kind of want to make some armor.
I'm glad everything's I'm glad you're doing well now. And how are you doing, LGG? LGG in the house. I need stone.
Let's go kill Motor.
Yeah, let's go kill Motor.
They come back, it's like, you got windmills and everything. We're like, what? Oh, come on. Why is this doing it to me? Why do you do this?
Let's go kill a goblin village.
Okay. That's all we can.
Probably. Today we're gonna work on some projects. Because I think a lot of the people that we normally hang out... So, like, Elsmarath's computer exploded. Literally. Not literally exploded. It's dead. It basically... She said that it sparked up and then stopped working. Which is really scary. So she won't be joining us for a while, unfortunately. Kurtz is out of town. Echo is cheating on us. And, yeah.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. What? Did you pick up my... Hey, do you have a hoe on you?
I do.
Can you hand that back? Thank you. I have a hoe. And I gots to know. Yeah, well, it didn't explode.
Hi.
But it was not great. She said that it sparked, and then like a little smoke came out, and then it just died. So something snapped in her computer. I'm good. Was just fixing up some things and adding filters to my mic and oh. What happened yesterday? I wasn't able to, so yesterday I think I was lurking, but I wasn't able to really like watch the stream. Unfortunately, Friday is like where I hang out with all my buddies and stuff. So I usually try to lurk on some. Your mic was clipping?
By clipping.
Yeah, what do you mean by clipping? Was it making a sound or something? Your volume was all fucky. Oh, right, because you made a bunch of changes.
That reminds me. I found out what was wrong with why my computer's making a bunch of noise.
Oh, what was going on with that?
My cooling unit's going out.
Oh no. Oh yeah, because your computer would just like die.
That was for something else, and apparently that was actually my graphics my graphics card was like not fully. It somehow came loose slightly.
Oh.
I just need a little. It is. Yeah, I know. It's like it just need a little nudge, and it's like it was fine.
Yeah,
So
you know.
So fix that issue, but now it's like, oh yeah, now that.
Yeah. Well, luckily power supplies aren't super expensive.
Actually, I got lucky and I got it for free.
Oh. Well, that's
I know.
That's the best price of them all.
I know, right? Super excited about that.
How did you?
But I had to put it in my stuff though, obviously.
You had to what? Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I had to, but the company I got my computer from, they're like, oh, we'll send you the power supply. You'll just have to put it in yourself though.
Well, yeah. They're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hope they're not too terribly difficult.
Well, hey, man. Did you have like some kind of warranty or something on it?
Yeah, but technically, I guess they're just being nice because, like, technically my parts warranty's up already.
Oh.
But they gave me the part for free. I guess for them in this case, it was just cheaper just to send me the part for free than it was for them to like
send a technician or whatever.
Well, I'd have to ship it to them. And
right. The shipping cost probably would be more than it would cost to just send a free power supply.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, man. I hope that's fixes your issue. I should probably reseat my graphics card as well. That might fix issues I've had with it in the past. My mic was clipping, and then my volume was all fucky. My old setup was fucky. So making these changes was good, but then I had to figure everything out again. Yeah. It's kind of one of those things where, like, you have to, like... You know that there's, like, things that need to be done, and they just kind of build up. And then you're like, alright. It's better to just get this done now. Because otherwise... it's gonna keep piling up. So I get that.
Like, I seriously don't know why I'm bothering with this right now, but
What are you doing?
I'm just running around, collecting berries, killing deer.
Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to.
Mushrooms. I could build, but I'm like, I feel like I just kind of exploring a little bit today.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just keep it real chill, man.
Yeah. It can chill.
You can chill.
Yeah, let's do, it can kill, but it's like it can chill.
How's your foot feeling, man?
Not good. I'm starting to run again.
That's
A
good.
little bit. It's still hurts, but it's like it's not that bad though at this point.
That's
I'm
good,
just glad
man.
it wasn't. I'm just glad it wasn't like
Permanent.
dude. When I did that the other day, or
Right.
almost a week ago, I mean, I seriously thought, like, oh no,
Right.
this is gonna be expensive. That's my
Yeah.
at first I was like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
I
I don't have time for this shit, bro.
And then my second thought was, I don't spend the money.
Yeah. Dude, that's scary, especially I don't know, with your situation, it's like, gosh, like I don't have the time or like
I don't have the time or the inclination
energy
for
or
this.
yeah, like that's just I'm glad that it worked out where it was, something that could just needed to heal.
Yep. So
Yeah. How's that look? Yeah, that does not look good on this side.
what do we need most of right now?
Probably stone because I'm about. Well, actually, that may not be true either. I don't know. It was resin. That's
Now
no longer the
resin's
case.
Nope.
No longer the case.
Resin is no longer going to be an issue.
No longer needed.
If you need more stone for whatever it is you do, I mean, I'm gonna need it eventually for some of my other stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have a bunch of stone. I think at least 3 to 4 boxes in the portal room.
Sounds good. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Well, GG, I'm glad that you were able to fix everything and get it working proper. Cause that's, trust me, you're not a streamer unless you haven't dealt with some technical issues.
Yeah.
Although I guess you could be a streamer and not deal with technical issues if you've got a team or something. A team of people. I have a team. Imagine having a team of people. Whoops.
Team, but I got a guy.
I got a guy for that. I know a guy. Okay. I have to figure out how I want to do this.
Who's Outcast? So Outcast already took all the stuff, right? He already left.
So he took
Server.
like a good chunk of his stuff, but he didn't take out all. And my understanding is that Kurtz already went there and raided it. Because,
Great
you
minds
know.
think great monsters alike.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know what Kurtz took from there. I just know that it is already been claimed. Whatever
Said it
resources that were there were there.
Sad that he had to go, but I get it at the same time.
Yeah. I guess it was just a kind of a miscommunication thing, but like everybody's still cool, so that's all that I'm worried about. That's what I want to do right there. Yeah, dude. What are you up to tomorrow, LGG? Stream-wise. I was lurking in your channel for a bit this morning. And then by the time that I was able to, like, actually participate in chat, you had already logged out. So I was a little disappointed. I was like, oh, she already peaced out, man. Ugh, I don't want that. I didn't. You got a major award? Is it for Gile? Witcher 3 for as long as I can. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, go for it. Okay, this isn't working for me at the moment. It's not gonna work for me, brother. I want... Essentially... Yeah, whatever. Oh, that's right. You were playing the VVVVVVVV game.
What?
It's called VVVVV.
Okay, then.
Yo! Yeah, that game looks really hard.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, let's fucking go.
45 minutes.
Christ.
That was level 1, right?
How long did that take?
What the... Oh, this game looks so difficult. Let's go. That's cool. Very cool. Yeah, no, Bengal, there's this game called VVVVVVV. And it's like, have you ever played Super Meat Boy?
No, I've seen it, but I've not played it.
So you know what it is, though.
Yeah.
So it's like that, only like way 100 times harder. It like... It's kind of hard to explain. Well, did you... I don't know if you saw... what, because I showed a clip of what she sent on my stream. But... basically, what it looks like to me is... it's like if you made Super Meat Boy like Ghosts and Goblins. I don't know if you've ever heard of that game.
I mean, I can imagine though. It sounds interesting.
Ghosts and Goblins is like a really hard platformer, and it gives me the same vibes. Your eyes were blurry as fuck. Yeah, because you're like staring at this void for 45 minutes. You're staring at new screen. Is
this a tamed wolf or
a what?
Dude, there's a tamed wolf right out here in the middle of nowhere. Like, look where I'm at.
Hold on. You're by my place, right? Oh, no, you're not.
No.
Ping where you are. I can't... Dude, oh, there you are. Yeah, dude, that's where I found Roach.
Yeah, there's just a random tamed wolf over here.
Yeah. Yeah, there. You know what? That might be from lifts. That's from Ragen's open. Because he just like tamed a bunch of wolves and boar, and they are like free range. So he probably just got out and kind of moved around.
I've been killing deer for the last 200 days.
That and the stars flying by in the background. Oh gosh.
Oh wait, in the time that since I left you in the village, I've gotten over a stack of berries and about a half stack of mushrooms.
Have you touched the map? The cartography table?
Not in a hot minute.
I have all of those mushrooms and the raspberries marked in that area.
Oh. Yeah, go get him, boy.
Just
Get him.
just
Yeah.
FYI.
Awesome. Yeah, actually, I'll go touch that map in a minute. I'll go touch that map.
Yeah, go touch the map.
Oh, I can get my hands all over that map. Oh, I've got a cartography so hard.
Oh my god.
I'm inking.
Oh my god, I'm gonna guck.
Dude, there's so many berries over here.
Dude, there's so many berries in that area. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like I'm right by spawns. It's like there's just it's 11 berry bushes right next to spawn.
LGG would be right at home.
All right.
She loves her some strawberries.
Berries.
Berries and what else? Cream.
Come on, Wolf. Get in this building. Come on. No, you want to. Get in here. Aha! You are stuck in here.
You suck.
Bye
Bye bye.
bye. Bye bye.
So-
Have a beautiful time.
Have a beautiful time.
All right.
Does that work? Kind of, yes.
Actually, that made my trip a lot faster, just because there's this portal at spawn, so just just walk there too, and I'm back into town. Love it.
Freaking great, dude.
So I killed. Oh, that's weird. I don't know I have that much meat, but oh, that's right. So I killed about 20 deer, and
Damn.
and got almost a stack and a half of berries and almost a full stack of mushrooms.
Mushroom, mushroom.
Like, that was productive, let me tell you.
Give me the berries.
Give me the berries.
Give
Dude.
me those berries.
Okay, Kurtz. Listen.
What did
I
Kurtz
talked
do?
to. She definitely brought over the food from the other server.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do this.
Jeez.
We
I'm
have
not shocked.
We have over a full box of blueberries and almost a full box of. Well, with mine now, there's a full box of berries, and a full box of mushrooms. I did not even have to spend my time doing this. Well,
I guess I haven't even checked the stores to see like what we have. I just went right to work here on the
same. Oh, dude, I did not have to go out of my way to do this.
I wanted
Dude.
to go to the post office today, but they were already closed by the time I was done, so I'm going Monday morning, I promise. Okay, No, LGGs. No worries. No worries. I'm in no rush.
I am.
You live in New York. I live in BFE, Arizona.
Dude, I don't know what made me think of this, but it's like, there's like some dude when he's in New York. I think we talked about this before. He
Mm.
starts, it's like, "Hey, I'm walking here," and then
I'm
the lady's like,
walking.
we don't say
Oh
say
yeah.
that here."
Uh huh.
And he says it again. She's like comes after him.
Yes.
She's pissed.
Me and LGG was talking about that video the other
Okay.
day. I've seen
That
that.
must
It's
have been
great.
Oh.
Freaking great.
All right, you want to come see what we got?
Come on, let's see what we got.
Let's see what we got. Honestly, I mean, we even got a decent amount of buke berries at this point.
Buke.
Plenty of. Honestly, I think the only thing we need is wolf meat. I think we need mountain stuff.
Yeah.
We have almost a full box of cloudberries.
Jeez. I like how we have more. We have more stuff pertaining to the plains than we do the mountains.
Okay, we need.
That's funny.
We need blood sacks. We need blood sacks. What was one thing? We need more freeze glands, blood sacks, and wolf meat. That's what we really need.
Yeah, the freeze glands for sure for the ice cream.
Because we have almost 3 boxes of gray dwarf eyes.
Yeah.
Over a box of bones. So I mean, could use some more Surtling cores.
If we need more Surtling cores, there is a spot where Hexy found a shit ton, or like a Surtling spawner that was in the middle of a meadows. That's like a perfect place for.
Dude, we have over 2 boxes of feathers.
Hell yeah.
I am flabbergasted at how many feathers we have now.
Plenty for arrows.
Looks like we're at 1.
You had a
2,
moment like that on Thursday.
almost 3 boxes of stone. 1 1/3 boxes of regular wood. About 2 1/3 boxes of core.
Nice.
And 2 stacks of ancient. And like no fine wood. Oh no, we have like 1.5 stacks of fine wood. So we could also use a lot of fine wood too.
Yeah. And that's all in that's birch wood, so we just need to get like a farm going.
Yeah.
A lumber yard.
Really not a lot of stuff, really. We're pretty well off, and that's not including the stuff that we have for metal, and I even have some of this stuff back at the portal room, so I think
pretty good.
map-wise, we're doing pretty good. I think just wood, stone, and then those 2 food items, the wolf meat and the and the freeze glands.
Not half bad.
Oh, no, wolf meat, freeze glands, and blood sacks. Sorry, so those 3 things. So honey, we're fine.
Yeah.
We're back to honey house levels.
Honey house.
Why is there some random wood stuff here just laying around?
I don't know.
What's that sound? Oh jeez. There is a troll by the docks.
Let's go. Kill it. Get it.
Headshot with a Bex. Spook you. Did that first shot take a half his health, man? I wouldn't whiff my rest of my shots. Sheesh.
Ah, man.
Oh, hey, I'm out of arrows. Alright.
Don't know how I want to do this.
I don't know.
It's okay, LGG. Don't stress it. It'll be whenever you can get it. Cold Iron King still hasn't sent me his hot sauce that I won like 4 months ago. So I'm still waiting on that. I'm just saying. But yeah, don't stress.
Yeah,
No, not even a little bit.
that troll was a little glitchy.
Little glitchy baka.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, gosh, dang it. Anyway, he was like stuck in like the tree, like right next to the boar house.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and like he just was stuck there and just wasn't moving.
Hmm.
It's like, okay.
What a silly little asshole.
I mean, it's gonna make it easy for me, sure.
But I want to see some hot N64 and PS2 action. Well, I mean, if you want to see a little PS2 action, you could always check me out on Thursday. Playing Champions of Norath right now. It's obviously not on original hardware. However,
There's a skeleton. He must be at least a 2-star. He is just wrecking some dwarves. Dude, he's taken out like 8 or 9 dwarves by itself. He has to be a 2-star.
maybe. Is he big and giant? They're
It
giants.
doesn't look like it.
A big
He's
man.
going after. He's got 3 more on him. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, there he goes. He would kablooey. Dude, there's like just piles of dead gray dwarf loot just everywhere. That skeleton did some work.
Hell
now
yeah.
Now she'll reap the benefit. Yeah, it had. Well, I guess it was at least a 1-star. I guess because it only had 2 things of stone.
Yeah, LGG, once I get your capture card, I still have to order the adapter. And then I'll try and see if I can't get something working with the original hardware stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool. To get that set up.
All right, that was interesting.
Educational.
All right.
We're just gonna put... Oh wait, no, that's not right.
Wish there's something else we could do with this troll hide.
Yeah, that'd be cool if they
After a while, there's nothing you can do with it.
added some things. I agree.
We
I
have-
couldn't agree more.
We have a ton of deer trophies again.
What kind of trophies?
Deer.
Oh gosh. Dude, we should just have like a... I don't know.
A wall of deer trophies.
Yeah, or something. I don't know. I don't know what that could be, but
just stack them.
Stacks on stacks.
Like max height, filled to the absolute pixelated brim.
absolutely.
Bang of deer trophies.
Yeah.
Like you can't even see the stone and the wood anymore. It's just deer heads just everywhere. A wall of deer staring back at you, staring into your soul.
I could do something like this, I guess. Yeah, that's the way. That's the way.
I like it.
The way it is.
This is the way. Alright, I need arrow. What did Curse say she wants for arrows?
Any sort of just material that you can get a hold of, She kind of made it sound like as long as it's arrow material. That's all she really cared about.
Alright, so I owe Kurt's obsidian. That's not a problem. Taking it in advance. I'm taking my stuff in advance. Shit. Alright, Alright, I think it's time to upgrade my armor. I'm still in troll armor.
Damn, son.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's time to get that upgrade. You gotta go goblin mode on it.
I know.
Yeah, goblin mode.
I don't want to do furnace armor, but I don't know. Nah, I'm gonna do heavy. So I'll just do some iron. Oh wait.
Damn it.
Oh, so I can craft without having it in my inventory now?
Correct.
Oh, that is kind of nice.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the one caveat to that is just the deal with like if you're at a cooking station and you click like you hit E on it, it'll pull a random piece of meat from the chest. From a chest. Thank you for the hydrate, Els. I'm actually gonna drink water. I got Mexican food today, and I got some horchata. So I finished that off. Basically before stream.
Ooh,
Some horchata. Very good stuff. Rice cinnamon drink. Does that look good? That looks good. I'm happy with that.
Alright. Better gear, better. Oh, my arrows. I just need some food. Oh. Okay. We got a little over almost 3.5 stacks of wolf
Yo,
meat.
Polly Minet. Hello. Welcome in. Polly Minet.
Oh,
Polly Minet.
wow.
What the? Stop scaring away new people. Hi, Polly. How are you?
Scare them or entertain them?
Oh.
Yeah, think about that. Open box.
Interesting. Little yellow different.
This is so obnoxious. That one box just does not want to open.
Try exiting the game and coming back. Sometimes that works.
I mean, it probably doesn't have what I need in it anyway. Maybe it does.
What? Wait, Polly, what? Why? Did I say it incorrectly? I apologize if I did. I want to change my name now. Thank you. Oh, because Bangle was like, Polly. Gosh. See, Bangle, look what you're doing.
My job, apparently.
Apparently. Mm-hmm.
See, if they can't stomach the weird,
What's up?
saying.
True that. True that.
I'm sorry, everybody. I just,
You're good, dude.
After a long day of insanity and loss of self-identity,
What's going on, Bangle?
life.
Live.
Yeah, life.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Ooh, that reminds me though. I did build my I got my new desk in, so I'm putting my desk together.
Ooh, new
Yep,
desk.
my office will, instead of being in this like hellishly childlike room with kindergarten stuff and pictures of fluffy dogs, it will soon be my
Man
man cave. Once a
cave.
cave.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, I kid you not. I have one in particular. It's no joke. At least it's almost a 2 foot by 2 foot picture of Maltese.
What the hell?
and and it has this little creepy ass demonic smell. Like,
Hi there. I hope you don't mind if I stare at you and just slowly suck out your soul.
got balloons and the balloon lights in the background. Like, you know, you're trying to give off this like nerdy, cool vibe. And
Right.
It's like, hey man, check out my stream, man. And it's just like, but don't look behind my curtain. It looks like a circus in a kindergarten class had an accident and it threw up all over the place.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, you showed me a picture of what your stream room actually looked like without the green screen. It's pretty funny.
Yeah,
But hey man, when you have 3 kids, that's how it goes.
Yep. Whereas upstairs, I got like an air hockey table, a 64, and my old school.
Hell yeah.
You know, all my stuff, all my board games and shit, and superhero stuff before it became what it is.
What it's
But, you know.
become, a shell of its former self.
Yeah, but you know, still got the cool stuff, and
Hell yeah.
yeah. All right, I am gonna. Where should I go?
No,
Give
no.
me a direction to go to, my man. Where
North.
should I? Oh, hold on. Let me hit the map.
You weren't
North.
expecting me to just say a direction.
Yeah, I was not. You copied some discoveries. I added my own.
Yeah, you're gonna
I
have to.
don't-
There's a lot of there's a lot of little
crap.
notifications.
Okay, dude, there's. Okay, listen. This looks. This map has so many little dots on it. With
Yeah, it does.
words That
But
it's
if-
just.
But if you scroll in, you'll see where all the mushrooms, all the berries, all the.
I know, but if you scroll out.
Oh, I know. You
don't
can't see
even
a goddamn thing. This is what too much time on your hands is called. This is
Too
the
much time on my hands.
this is the physical representation of too much time. Anyway, how are you doing, Polly? I haven't been in chat the last couple of minutes, but how are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm glad you found my little corner of the internet here. We're just chilling. I'm building this wall and trying to make it look all smooth and nice, which is harder than you'd think. Because you have to because stone is a little fickle sometimes.
Yeah, we have fickle pickle.
The old fickle pickle.
Alright, let's see here. Where should I go?
I'm second guessing all life choices ending up here. Oh, no.
Who's in
Polly.
this?
Jeez. Well, I'm glad you stuck around and didn't get frightened by our silliness.
I do have that effect on people.
Yeah, so we place Valheim Saturdays sometimes. So on Thursday we just killed Bone Mass. Just to give you an idea of where we're at, we just killed Bone Mass. The way that we're playing, it's kind of cool how we're playing our server. I really love how our server's turning out. I'll kind of show you what's going on, but basically we have a dedicated server. We have at least, actually, I want to do the math on this actually, or I don't have to do the math. I can just look at how many people are in the group. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people. So there's 12 of us. And we've all kind of cut out certain areas of the world. So up here is where one group is. And then there was a group here, and then there was a guy that was down here, but he actually left because he didn't. We added Valheim Plus to our setup. Yeah, we just killed Bone Mass on Thursday. And he left because he didn't like that we added Valheim Plus, but he was cool. There was a miscommunication, but he was cool with it, and he just kind of did his own thing. But anyway, that's not important. But yeah, so this is our little main area here. We call it Thiccer's Dawn. Thicker because it's a really long inside story, but the short version is that we're all degenerates, and somebody decided to make a statue that looked like a dude masturbating. So here you go. Enjoy. And the running joke is that it's a religion, and that you must pay respects to the great Thicker man that gives us this land, that gives us this a bountiful harvest. And sometimes to give thanks, you just you know, grab a little of his honey, and that's it. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm 31 years old. So there you go. That's who you're dealing with. That's that's who you're working with. That's who you're watching.
All hail the Thicker man. May his cheeks ever be clapping.
There it is.
Your Witcher, O Valley, O Plenty. O Valley, O Plenty.
Just wait for the wife to go. Hush. Silence. Okay.
Silence.
Where do I go? I'm still trying to decide. I don't know. I really should just pick a direction and go with it. I kind of want to find some mountains that haven't been explored, but I might just do some more of them. Cause it looks like there's a little bit that hasn't been touched with the Mordor over here.
Right.
But I don't know. Like, I feel like maybe the way that that's structured, because I started to see a lot of gray. You usually see a lot of gray towards the edges, so I'm thinking that might be all the mountain over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Are you going north? Like I said, like, is that?
I might just go north and just see where it happens.
I feel like the least explored area is probably in the south, actually.
That's true.
Like the deep south area here. Anywhere south of Outcast Island, basically, is all kind of unexplored. I feel like a lot of the north has been explored by Cold Iron Company.
You know what?
So maybe south is the way to go.
Maybe it is. Let's go crazy. Let's go south.
Hell yeah. You played modded as well, but my modded makes the game harder. Oh, okay. Yeah, we just added Valheim Plus. We just kept it super simple. We just, honestly, all we wanted was the torches to be lit. That's basically all we really wanted. So we,
Probably gonna leave all my goodies here just in case the boat sinks. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'll just take the bare minimum tools.
Dear God, these pins. How do you know what is actually what? Less is more, you know? Yeah, well, so... The thing is that there's 12 people, and they use resources up fast, so I wanted to make sure to mark all of the raspberries. And I agree with you, Polly. I agree that less is more. But at the same time, like, I wanted to know exactly where every raspberry was, every mushroom was that I found. So that's what all these markings are. That's what all of these markings are. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. So if I ever want to do like a run, or if we ever need more mushrooms, I know exactly where to go. I know this area is swarming with mushrooms. This is basically like the mushroom forest. Up here, there's a little mix of everything. There's a shit ton of raspberries around our spawn and near our first ichthyr here. But, and then also, like, I marked bloobs and thistle. So I got bloobs, thistle, bloobs, thistle, bloobs and thistle. I know it's a lot, but honestly, like, I don't know. You can tell where I've been most and where I haven't been much. This is obviously our main continent. But yeah. Yeah, I normally don't go overboard with the, or in previous playthroughs I haven't gone, I didn't go overboard with the markings. But this time I was on a mission to find like as many mushrooms, blueberries, raspberries. I even marked copper, which, I mean, I feel like a lot of the copper's probably already taken up. But anyway.
Yeah. You mean like mining out wise?
Yeah.
We've actually got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Probably have
almost 7
plenty.
stacks.
Yeah, I was gonna say we probably have plenty of copper.
It hasn't been smelted yet, but we have 7 stacks.
Yeah.
I need nails. Oh yeah, and then there's the porter room. My baby. Dude, it took 2 weeks for that bastard. I love it.
Andrew had ichthyr spawn so close to starter spawn. Yeah. Came in here, just relaxed, chilled. Now I'm questioning life decisions. Head hurts, and I wish I had alcohol. Oh no, Polly, no, no, not that. No, that wasn't my fault. I'm sorry. Well, since your head hurts already, let me blow your mind.
Glad you added the last part.
I'll show you. I'll show you Bengal's warp room.
I love this thing, dude.
The warp room. It's got to load in, dude. So Bengal turned the elder spawn into a major portal area. Now, he did this before in our previous server, but this is a lot more organized.
And bigger.
Yes, and bigger.
Better.
But whole big old portal room. Bengal drive everyone to drinking. That's true. Bengal do be doing that.
I doobie doobie doo.
You do be doing it. So this is the main floor, where this is like our main area where we have, this is like our comfort space.
I noticed that the comfort level went down for some reason. I can't figure out. Oh, you bet me it's this. Okay, I guarantee it's because the hot tub's
not on. Yeah.
That's why it was low. Okay, I can fix that.
Got a major.
Apparently that is not.
Go ahead.
I said apparently that the thing doesn't go for that. The continuous.
Oh yeah.
Fill.
Yeah, it's just for fires. So this is like a central hub for the whole server, which is why it's kind of a good idea to have a giant portal room like this. There's a second floor that's slightly smaller. Portals. Now if you come over here, we have a whole storage area, as I was in here earlier. But the coolest part about this little space is the crafting wing. Actually, you know what I can do? I can do this. First person mode, let's go.
Got everything for. I'm not building a long ship as much as I want to. I don't want to risk all the mats for a long ship in case I die.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And then this is this the, oh, this is our little barracks area. That's kind of cool. Little rest for weary travelers. Boom. Are you questioning life now, Polly?
I think I need.
By the way, Bengal has 3 kids. So.
Yep.
And he takes care of them. He's a good dad. But also has time to make giant ass buildings in Valheim. Let's go.
And
he goes to school. Yeah, I was gonna say. And you go to school.
4.0 GPA, motherfucker.
Let's go.
Yeah, trust me, I was never that excited about doing doing that when I was a kid. It wasn't until I was an adult I'm like, you know what? Let's show these bitches how it's done.
Oh, ads. What? I changed that. It should only be a 30-second ads now.
I need
That better have
stuff for Paul as
saved.
well. Should be 20 fine. And some dwarf eyes. Alright, it's like, what, 10 dwarf eyes for a portal? I think so. And a couple of circling cores. Which I don't think are... Do I have some in here? I have 1. Crap. Oh, there we go, 2. Booyah. Haha. Alright, look at that.
Look at us.
Yo!
Look at us.
Look at us. Huh?
Who would have thought?
Not me.
Not me. Yo, Els, thank you for the gifted sub to Polly. Yeah, who needs ads? Saying he reproduced did not make matters better. Increase the concern.
You have no idea.
Bengal's a good dude.
Most days.
Most days.
There's some days I question that my motives. We'll call this.
Okay,
Where-
so I think that's Skelly boy, get out of here, bro. Pablamo. No problem. I hate ads. Yeah, ads are booty.
I named this portal BFE.
Boy, don't I know it.
Alright, I got stuff for a boat and a portal and a dream.
A man and a dream.
Yeah, so now that I'm putting my desk up, a new desk upstairs now, moving all my stuff from over here, and so now this room will be going back to the kids, opening up the house a little bit more, and which would be nice, and
Yeah.
but it'll also be kind of cool because our other plan is to install a reading nook in this room as well.
Ooh, a nook.
Yeah. Dude, there's more loot. What is? I swear, things just die all over the place in that that little. There's just always like that gleam of like something's died and his loot's dropped.
The glint of gold, trinkets and baubles,
Wait, how am I able to build a launch ship?
paid for in blood. Yo, Rixel, what's up, dude? This is not community night. That's next week, my dude. That's next Saturday. I sent that message too early, was typing more, but thank you is good. Yeah. What's up, Rixel? How are you, man? No, this is not community night. Good sir.
I'm in the boat.
I'm in a boat, man.
I'm in a boat, man. I'm going fast, man. Alright.
We're gonna do this. Okay. I know I went through like 5 renditions of that wall, but I really wanted to get it right, and I think this is the right one. I think this I wanted to get it as tight to the mountain as possible, because
You know,
this is gonna be different too, eventually.
every time I hear someone say tight, or
Oh
especially when
my.
they have like when you say like you have the emphasis on the T sound.
Tight.
All I think of, yeah, that's tight. Yes, tight.
Is that from
Yeah.
South Park?
No, Breaking Bad.
Oh.
Or like Tuco or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, Tuco. The tight.
He's like, yeah, tight.
Gosh. Cocaine's a
should've-
hell of
you
a
know what?
drug.
I should have like totally made that the name of the character for this playthrough.
Tight.
Tuco.
Tuco. Yes.
Get belligerent and violent. over,
Oh. I don't have Valheim, but I'd enjoy just chilling in voice chat with the community on that night. Yeah, dude. Yeah, he's not a Valheimer. He's not a Heimer.
Who?
Rixel.
Whoa, dude, that is a massive whatever that fish is. That is definitely gotta be a fiver.
A 5 and diner.
Dude, there's like 2 giant fish over here. I don't know what they are. They're the red ones, a red snapper, I guess.
A red snapper.
Yeah, those are definitely gotta be. Those have to be the 5 stars for that. Those things are massive. I was like, good Lord, I thought it was the serpent at first. It's like, fuck, no, not yet.
Holy crap. A man in a tree. Nope, this isn't what I want.
Oh yeah, fog.
Yeah, Paulie, this is the first time that I've ever played it modded. And we're like I said earlier, we're doing it pretty light. So it's not too crazy, you know? But I would definitely be interested in like I know that there's like some RPG mods. I know there's mods that add like new features to the game, things that I don't know. There's some cool stuff out there, and I've just never gotten into it, and I think it'd be really cool. Like what are the kind of mods that I know you said that they're hard, like it makes the game harder, but like in what way? Does it just make the bosses harder, or does it make it survival harder, or both? Okay. This wall's looking pretty tight. Tight like a toiga. Look, everyone, my Vinky was a key. Little Austin Powers reference. Oh, I need stone. There's a mod pack that is dubbed the unofficial DLC called Journey to Valhalla. I can send you the info for a server I have set up, and you can try it. Just don't share the info. No, that's okay. Do you have? Is this mod pack like available somewhere? Yeah, don't share with Bangle. You don't want Bangle going there.
I'll Mr. Steal Your Loots.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah, yes, sir, loots.
Yeah, Bangle was a ninja looter back in the Diablo 2 days.
I was, dude. And I'm both proud and ashamed.
You should be ashamed and nothing else. Proud? What? Huh? Excuse me?
Hey. I can be proud of it.
You can, but I don't think it's a good idea to be proud of that. All the lives you've changed and affected.
I've had, I've impacted people's lives.
Yeah, yeah. You think you've touched people's lives, but first you touch
Yep.
their loot.
Yep. That sounds kind of dirty, but I kind of like it.
Okay.
Touch their lives and touch their loot.
Oh my.
Oh my, is that all you touched? Oh.
My. Oh Lord. Speaking of D2, when are we gonna do a run together? I'm down. Now that we're both
What
not with our mental state and it's yeah. I mean, LGG, I'm down. So after this week, I'll have a little
my
more
gosh.
free time because I'm choosing to do so because right now I'm working really hard on finishing a YouTube project. But then after I'm done with that, I'll have a little time, extra. So we could figure out a time to like do a run, or we could even do it on stream if we could find a time that works for both of us.
Yeah, something tells us this isn't naturally occurring. I just realized that someone else must have been on this island already.
Uh-oh.
Because there's like one of those turn circles or whatever. It's like 1, 2, 3, like almost 4 oak trees, and I'm like, that's so cool. I gotta live with this. But there's a campfire, like marker on the part that's not too far from here. So I'm like, someone probably did this one on purpose.
Somebody
so
did.
I'm gonna leave those alone.
Somebody's been here.
I forget who the two that aren't touching the our map table.
Basically all of Cold Iron Company. I think it's Cold
Okay.
Iron King and Ender.
Man, it does make it a little difficult though to be like, who's done what, who's been where.
I mean, I'm sure they have. Oh God, words. I'm sure they have cartography tables that you can touch. Just make sure that you take and you don't give. Because otherwise you're gonna give them info they don't want. But I'd ask them before. Because I mean,
Yeah.
I think right now Cold Iron and Ender are doing their own, like, they don't want anybody to see because they're doing like a big project and they kind of want to unveil it. But then after that, you'd probably be free to get after it.
Okay.
Get some of that info. Some of that spicy info.
This island's pretty big. Oh
Big
my,
island.
It's an island, so it's pretty big.
It's pretty big. Okay, let's do that. It'll actually work better for what I'm trying to do here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Look at that. Freaking genius, bro. Damn, he's good.
Damn. Damn, boy. He's good.
God dang. That boy's brain thick. Alright, so... By the way, anybody that's watching, you guys can leave at any time. Hearing the shit we're saying. God damn. God damn. The shenanigans. But yeah, GG, let's find a time. Let's figure something out. Cause I know you've got weekends. We could probably do something like in the morning or something if I could get a proper sleep schedule. All right, fine, LGG. Fine. Stick around. It's fine. I appreciate that. But so Friday mornings, Sunday mornings. Like if you wanted to do it on stream, we could do something like that. I would just have to get up early, and I've been kind of wanting to get up earlier than I've been getting up, so it might kind of jump start my body to not be so lazy. So we could work something out. Can't do Friday mornings because I'm in the office those days. Oh, right. Sunday morning then would be an option. Yeah. Just, well, we can talk over DM, but I'm super down. Super down. Yeah, that looks good. Bengal, did you ever finish Grim Dawn?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I just thought about playing it today, but I was like,
Yeah.
I got other stuff to do.
Yeah, you've been super busy, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Yep,
look at
yep.
that shit. Look at that shit. Okay, that's gonna break immediately, so... We want... You don't win, game. I win. Okay? Are you gonna... You're gonna break. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. See that? You guys see that? Okay, that's a little too... Okay, I know what I gotta do. Boom. Let's do this. Boom. Oh, and then that. And that. No! What? Okay, that was strange.
I just realized I probably could save myself some time and use outcast this old portal to get to right here,
Mm-hmm.
but that's okay.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I don't know if they're connected. I don't know if he connected them or not. I realize I have to do this all over again, dude. God damn it.
I've been over there, so I know unless we disconnected it.
Oh, gotcha.
That's okay. I gotta get my voting skill up.
I think I know what Polly felt like when we showed him the map there. My brain just exploded. Trying to make this wall work. God damn.
Braingasm.
Not quite. Not quite. Jeez.
My neurons are firing so hard right now.
Oh my god, my neurons. I'm sure that exists somewhere out there. Yeah. Oh, I see what I did, dude. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I see. with my special eyes. Okay, why did that break?
Oh, I told my kid the, why was 6 afraid of 7 joke today.
Oh, good lord.
She didn't quite get it, and so, but then she later on just went over to the life and was just like, "Hey, mom, why is 6 afraid of 7? Cause 7 8 6." I'm like, "You're so close."
Wow. What a clever girl. That's funny.
Yeah.
I bet she thought she was so funny. Like
Yep.
she's gonna stump mom on this one.
Yep.
That's funny. Well, I appreciate you guys using, hanging out. This is your relaxation time, and you're chilling with me. That very much appreciated. We're just chilling. Some chill Vibeheim. You know what I'm saying? Some chill vibes.
Yep.
Some chill Vibeheims. Might just leave these on for the rest of the stream. I haven't decided yet. Just see how the wind takes us.
Your future is so bright.
My future's so bright, dude. I need to wear shades indoors. Oh, okay. Come on, game. Work with me here.
Dude,
What up?
you know what? I'm not gonna say anything until I'm done.
Okay. Good idea. Silent stream. Nobody say anything for the rest of the stream.
Let's say anything.
Oh, that was dumb. Anyway.
I know.
I remember as a kid, like, I don't remember like the origins of this, but it was like, the silent game. Okay, we're gonna play the silent game where nobody says anything. And then first person who talks loses. Did you play that game as a kid?
I did, and I
You
had
always lost?
Depends what was at stake.
I'm just fucking with you, bro. What would have to be at stake in order for you to give up? Or rather, the other way around. What would have to be at stake for you to completely say nothing?
Delicious food.
Fair enough.
Ideal.
Fair enough.
Okay, now I can say it. So almost that entire time, the wind's been at my back
Perfect.
until just now.
And this and let me guess, you've just changed direction. It's usually how it
Slightly.
goes. Usually how it goes, where it changes right when you need to go that way.
There was a small point where like it wasn't going the right direction for like maybe maybe 10 seconds,
Mhm.
but then it switched back to right behind me. It's like, all right, keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna start hugging shoreline here in a minute. It's starting to get dark out.
Oh god. That's gonna get dark and then I can't see a damn thing. All right, we get some more stone. I'm gonna be using up quite a bit of stone for this project.
Oh, great! And not only is it getting darker, but now it's foggy.
Let's go. Everybody likes a little fog. I'm gonna get rid of about half of this stack of wood. I don't need the stack. Probably only need 20 wood.
Here's what sucks. I'm in a position where if serpent were to pop up right now, I would be boned beyond belief.
Oh no.
Planes on both sides,
Oh, of course.
and I have no gear on me whatsoever,
Perfect.
except a hammer and a harpoon and a dream.
You always gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, then what the hell are you doing?
Filing taxes.
There you go.
Wow, I literally just picked one of the most mundane things I can think of and just throw it out there. Just be an ass.
Yeah, you're not wrong though. Hey, there's 5 minutes. Time to get blinded.
Do
Okay.
you do the pirate trick sometimes when you're going outside and inside?
The pirate trick?
So like when you're outside a bunch and you're getting about ready to go inside, you can close or cover somehow one of your eyes
Mm-hmm.
for about a minute, or a couple of minutes or whatever before going inside. So when you walk inside, like normally instead of it like being like super dark when as soon as you get inside, it's actually like when you have the other eye open, it looks like it's normal light.
No, I've never done that. As far as I remember as an adult, no, I've never done that.
I've done it more as an adult than I have as a child.
Why doesn't that shock me? That's fun. I mean, I think I knew, I think I messed with that kind of thing when I was a kid. But yeah, I don't think as an adult I've ever walked into a room and covered one eye.
Well, it's like you're out when you're like, it's usually like when you're outdoors or something.
Right.
Oh, I found a gobbo village.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like you cover one eye so that it one eye dilates, adjusts to the darkness, and then you open it and it looks weird. Yeah, I haven't done that in a hot minute. I think I've probably done something like that as a kid. No judgment, bro.
I made a little bit of judgment.
No judgment, dude. You do you, bro. All right, so this part of the wall is done.
How long is this plains? It's like I don't want to get too close to the plains in case of a mosquito, but I don't want to get too far out to the ocean because it's dark outside. And
Yeah. Yeah, it's nighttime, so I'd be real careful.
that's why I'm hugging as close as I can to the coastlines, so I'm not in the ocean technically.
Right.
Because I think they only spawn in the ocean biome, so I should be relatively safe.
What's up, Kurtz? Oh yeah, I don't have to do this anymore.
Is it Kurt's birthday?
Kurtz's birthday is next week.
Oh, it's next week.
On Saturday, I believe. February 28th, yeah. This is kind of sick that I can just make stuff and not have to worry about looking at the recipe.
I got a little bit of lag.
Deer stew.
I'm still in the plains. Yeah, I'm still in the plains.
And look at that. I love the crafting inside chests, plus the ability to see how much you have of each item.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. And I know we have more blueberries than that, so. How are you, Kurt? How's your, vacation? Or your... Sorry, I don't know. I forget what you were doing today. Like, why you're out of town. I assume it's work-related. Or maybe it's one big birthday week. I don't know. How do we only have 2 bloobs in here, dude? Come on, bloobs. Give me the bloobs. Alright, I'm gonna have to go. Friends and I... Oh, that's right. The joint celebration. Hell yeah. That's good. You do a lot of that work thing. Yeah, we got bloobs. I just had to go get them.
Oh, meadows. Finally. I could park it for a minute.
Park it. Parkour it. Yeah, we have a fuck ton of everything now. I just needed some food for building. And then some. Yeah. Bengal went on a berry hunt to find that there was like 12 chests full of berries. Which is hyperbole, but still fun. What?
Man, I am like lagging hardcore right now.
Yeah, there's some lag happening. But there's also thunderstorms. Oh. Take that, dude.
Holy shit. Massive lag. What is going on? My frames per second simply dropping. Oh, jeez.
I don't know what's happening, man. I'm not getting any lag. That might be on your end. Like, there's a lot going on, but...
Yeah, dude, I am like hardcore lagging.
Uh-oh. Maybe you're... I don't know. Does it say that it's disconnecting you or anything?
No, it doesn't show it.
Hmm.
I don't have my weapons.
Got him. Excuse you. So, Kurtz, I'm enhancing the wall currently. Yeah, so, yep, we got Skelly boys. We got them Skelly boys. They're up to no good. Berries and such, courtesy of my new swamp base. Oh. The new swamp base. Yeah. That you acquired. I see. You acquired it. I don't know if he used those words, but he definitely Just kind of said have at it. I'm debating on whether I should leave this like this. I'm gonna get some resin real quick. She may be richer than Bangle now. Well, Bangle might have something to say about that. She's for sure richer than Bangle. Wow. Wow. You just gonna take that, Bangle?
Who's richer than me now?
Hurts.
She probably is. Honestly, like last time I had like huge stockpile of gold, but like I haven't been doing that.
Yeah, well that's because you've been working.
Yep.
Like
Nah, I was
in
just
real
trying- I was
life
fighting
and
for
in the
survival.
game. You've been doing making giant ass portal rooms and stuff. Have you even made like your own like space?
Not really.
Come on, man. Make your space.
I have a little tiny hut somewhere.
little Bangle
Used it
hut.
a long time.
Your giant shit shack.
Yeah.
Some big old shit shack in the sky. Okay. Yeah, Kurtz has been working it, dude.
Oh, Jesus, where'd that come from? I'm dead.
Uh-oh.
Log out.
You logged out? What? What did you run into?
Where? I'm in the middle of the freaking meadows. And a dead mosquito comes out of fucking nowhere.
Oh no.
I'm like, log out.
Where? Oh gosh. I guess we'll find where you are when you log back in.
Bye, Felicia. Dude, the fuck?
Are
Like,
you in
I was not
uncharted
expecting that in
territory?
I. Let's see. Yeah, I am in uncharted territory.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, oh well. I'm gonna grab myself a cup of water and then I'll log back in.
Sounds
Give
good.
that I'm gonna give that desk a chance to get the fuck out. These are like, I'm just hoping it's not one of those things where it's like I'm still technically in for just long enough for it to hit me one more time.
Oh god. That would be awful.
Yep. So I'm either gonna be dead or I'll be just barely alive. Alright, right back.
That sounds good. Okay. I'm kind of debating on whether I want to wall this or not wall. Put a gate here or not. It looks really cool the way it is. I think I might put like a little. I'm gonna change this up a little bit to be more like a something like a guard tower type of thing. I also toyed with the idea of, I don't know how I would do it, but I wanted to make this this little river connect to the edge here into the ocean. But to do that, I would have to make another bridge.
We'll see if
Your
I'm dead.
your home does have a moat. Els, that is 100% true. Yeah, it'll be protected. No one's getting in there.
All right. Where I popped up.
All right, here we go. What's gonna happen? So let's see if I did.
Live.
Let's go.
And Jessica's still there, but is he going away? Oh my gosh. The Jessica's attacked something else on shore. My chance.
Run
Oh, gosh.
away!
Yeah, it's still there.
As is tradition.
And it's like right by the boat. And I'm like,
Kill it.
I have nothing to kill with.
Do you have portal stuff?
I do. But I don't know if I have enough wood to. I was Dodo and I didn't bring enough wood.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
if you ever...
I literally was going on the land to go grab wood.
Toss a coin to your witcher. Toss a coin, man. And by... I mean, or any sort of round object. A coin or any round object will do. Yeah. All right, so my idea is
Monster Grande! It's a big one.
All I got is sharp stones. Will that work?
Yo, Lista. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Sharp stones will work as well. Round objects or sharp stones will also work. Thank you very much, Lista. I hope you're doing well. I know you've got like a weird, like super busy work schedule, so I'm always glad to see you here when you can get here. And you can hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna go first person mode and build. That seems like a good time. This actually makes building so much easier in certain aspects. Look at it. Look at it! So much easier in first person for some reason. Actually, you know what? Have a little out for people if they fall in. Okay.
See, actually, me, I remember I covered the last time. I covered everything with spikes.
Yes, I remember you did I'm Bangleby and this is Jackass and jumped off the freaking our giant wall and then realized that you put spiked wall all across the the bottom of the wall.
Yep.
I'm Bangleby and this is Jackass. Alright, so I'm gonna clean this up just a tad ski. I actually kind of like having a little bit of... I like the idea of having a little bit of land in certain areas, so I kind of undo what I just did, but... It's the name of the game, man. We're just terraforming in certain spots. No, okay, that was too much. Because, okay. Whoops, hello. So, where do I want this to be? Right here would be where I would want. To kind of look like as if it's between the normal work, being the only one that does home maintenance, and now working on my own game. Yo, Lisa, you're working on your own game? Tell me about it. I gots to know now. Tell me about your game, dude. Okay, so that kind of, the river runs through it. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Okay. And we'll even go so far as to do what we did over yonder. Maybe. I'm gonna need to do this, I guess, maybe?
You've got to be shitting me.
What's happening?
I got back on my boat
Uh-huh.
to get away from the thingy,
Uh-huh.
and then as soon as I get on the boat, guess what pops up?
Serpent.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Oh no! That's bad. Stay alive. Thank you. Survive. It's a small, simple one, kind of melding the idea of Vampire Survivor and old school Gauntlet. Dude, I love Gauntlet. I love that, dude.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do like a so it's gonna be like a roguelike Gauntlet style? Cause I'm here for that. I think a lot of people would be here for that. Like procedurally generated dungeons that you could like run forever. Not saying that's what you're creating, but that's kind of my thought when I read that. Go into dungeons to hunt down special beasts, but have to fight through hordes of enemies on each floor, gaining power through your spells before confronting the beast. Hell yeah. So a little bit of Diablo. I'm feeling a little Diablo-esque with that description, which I love. Love that. What did I come here for? Iron is what I came here for. But I'm in the wrong space. Dude, Lisa, that sounds sick, dude. When can I play it? Like, how far into development are you? I'm assuming pretty early, based on the way you've described it. We need more iron. Holy Lord, we do not have iron. Unless it's hidden somewhere.
You have like over a full stack. Oh no. I'm sorry, I kind of used it.
No, that's okay. I just need it for some little cosmetic-y thingies. I only need 2. So I need 4.
Yeah, I'm getting my gear because, yeah. So, I'm glad I did this. So, like, I logged off. I hopped back on the old server. Like, our original OG, the OG server. I'm gonna pick up, actually, I think this is yours. Think of your leather gear from Odin Klaus.
Oh, gosh.
Because I'm like, I'm not dying here. But dude, I don't know if maybe it's just my computer because I don't know, but I'm like, it's not lag, it's just like my frames per second is just really bad.
Your frames are dropping. That sounds like... I mean, if your power supply is going bad, then it could just be that.
Thinking that's what it is.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Everybody's computer's dying on us.
I was telling Aaron that I've never before had any problems with the computer.
Yeah.
Well, not really, anyway.
I mean, I've had computers come and go. You know.
I mean, like after like 10 years or whatever, I'll replace
Right.
it. I think my last one was like 9 years old.
Right. Wonder if I could get away with just doing this. Use.
But I managed to get back to town. I'll just, I'll grab my gear.
There we go. That looks good. Saving on that iron. Let's see. The idea being you pick up new spells, but they auto attack. Okay. Each floor has spawners that spew enemies indefinitely. Oh, so that's like Gauntlet. To get to the next floor, you must destroy the spawners. You gain XP from killing, which you can power up the spells, but beware, the beast gains levels along with you. So it's a balance of gaining levels versus fighting a powerful boss. But don't dally too long, or the beast may escape, or worse, another horror might catch you. So there's a little... you can't just rank up your guy and like be super powerful. You have to actually just keep moving forward. I like that. That's kind of cool. Okay, so here's where that happened.
Okay.
Da, 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 da.
Alright. I got my gear on. Let's just deal with this stupid bug. Bane of my existence. Look at that. block. I had a distinct feeling that I was going to need a block as soon as I was opening that port. I went to that portal. Yeah, and I held it down. Right, I held it down, and as soon as I went through the portal, ting! I didn't
Oh
even
my
see the bug
goodness.
hit yet.
Jeez.
How fucking stupid is that?
Just sitting there waiting for you. Freaking A. Dirty bugs. Dirty rotten
what?
bugs.
The serpent kind of did a lot of the work for me. I'm just gonna bring this sucker all the way up here.
Still very early stages. Only started a few days ago. Still deciding on what systems I want to implement. Yes, the dungeon layouts will be randomized for each floor. Sick. The type of enemies, decorations, and the like are fixed per dungeon. That's awesome, man. That sounds like a really cool idea. I think a lot of people would like that kind of game. It's kind of the hot thing right now is roguelikes. Specifically. So I think that would be a good avenue to pursue. I think like personally I mean it would be more work obviously but like I'm just gonna throw this out there. What if like and you can definitely just take this idea if you want it, or just, you know, tell me to shut the fuck up. But what if, like, instead of spells, it was, like, pieces of gear? But, like, it's the same thing, it's just kind of flavored as gear. You know what I mean? So, like, in Vampire Survivor, how you have... Like when you get new, like every level you get, you know, a random type of ability, right? But what if like instead of a spell or a skill, in that sense, it was more like a, I don't know, like the first few levels you would get helmets, and then the next levels you would get, or well, maybe not helmets to start. Like the first level you'd get, like a chest piece, and then from there you would get pants, and then boots. But like each piece of armor would have like special skills attached to them. I don't know. Kind of have that idea of like a dungeon crawler where you get loot and stuff, you know? That idea might be stupid and maybe too much, but just an idea. Just a thought. Kind of give it a different flavor. But that idea sounds really cool.
By the way, this is where I'm at. Bing.
Oh, wow. You've made it quite a ways, good sir.
You know, I'm stuck here for a brief moment. I'm gonna kind of wait a little bit till daytime. Let's see here. Shoot.
Let's see. The idea was spells through artifacts. Oh, okay. So, okay. No weapons are used directly like sword, dagger, and the like, but more like things like a lodestone that floats around you. Ooh, that sounds cool too. Yeah, that sounds cool, man. I mean... I'm here for it. I think that sounds super cool. What, like, how are you making it? Is it, like, through... Like, what engine are you using? Or... I wouldn't even know how to begin developing a game, like, on my own. I know that like, when it comes to different types of, like, engines, I know that the Unity engine is pretty robust. Like, this game uses Unity, and, like, there's a game called Phoenix Point that's like XCOM that was built on Unity, which I was kind of surprised when I saw that. I was like, really? Like, because I'm used to... So this game uses Unity, and then, Daggerfall uses Unity, and there's another game. I mean, there's several games, but I just know that Unity's pretty versatile. If it can make a game like XCOM and a game like this, you know? Pretty cool. What about something like at certain levels you upgrade your armor from a random selection of it? I like that. Yeah. These would be the passive effects. What if, like... What if the beast... What if the beast at the end had... like... like in dungeon crawlers like Diablo, or like in Gauntlet, or games like that, like the last boss has a bunch of loot, right? So what if the boss would give you the upgrade? So maybe not at certain levels, but at the beast, because like there's a beast at every level, right? So like let's say there's 20 levels, and you would get like 20 upgrades to your stuff that you would get to choose from. And it would be like a super upgrade, or like an ultimate, or like a super weapon. Like a not super weapon, that sounds stupid. Like an ultimate, like your like a big finisher move or something. I don't know. Or like you absorb the power of the beasts you killed. But yeah, I think it'd be cool if, like, you know, kind of that feeling of I killed the boss and it dropped loot, but you get to kind of choose, like, the rogue. You get that choice, in the style of like a roguelike. Pathfinder is Unity. That's crazy. Yeah, Wrath of the Righteous is Unity too. That's insane. And well, like Pathfinder and Phoenix Point, those are both like top down. So like I could kind of see that, like if those were the two games, but it's like this game and Pathfinder, or this game and Daggerfall. You know, it's like they're so different. And when I think of game engines, like, I understand that there's, like, game engines like Unreal and stuff like that that are sort of more robust. They do different things. You can play different... You can create different games with them. But it kind of like took me aback a little bit when I figured out that this game was a Unity game. I was like, really? Wow. You know? So. Oh, you're using Unity to make it. That's awesome. It's going to be a 3D. But in a near top-down like Gauntlet. The default art will be more pixelated like Valheim. That's sick. That sounds really cool, Lista. Are you going to try and do this all yourself, or you got like a team? Have you constructed a team? I need a craft chest. Yes, here we go.
Grid doors are so annoying.
They really are, from the very beginning of the game to the end. Like, they never stop. They're very consistent. Very consistent creatures.
There you go. Finally, daytime.
Hell yeah. Dude, first person mode makes building so much easier sometimes. Holy crap. I love it.
Wait, you can do first person right now?
Yeah, F10.
Whoa.
And page up and page down changes the field of view. It zooms out or zooms in depending on what you want. It does not save that setting, so like once you get out of first person, it'll reset to the default. Each dungeon ranges from 2 to 7 floors. The beast is at the very end. Okay. When you seal the beast, you gain unlock tokens that you use to get permanent upgrades. Plan is having multiple beast dungeons to explore, some being massively hard to go in without these upgrades. What if you did like, what if each floor had like a mini boss that you would get like little, I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. It's your game, man. I'm just throwing out ideas. But like, what if, like going back to what we were saying about the loot mechanics, I guess. The itemization. What if it was like something where like there was like little mini bosses in each level, or each floor rather, and then I don't know, maybe you could do something with that. Oh hell yeah. So maybe the mini bosses could give the armor stuff, you know? Maybe that could be the source. I have little rockin' shoes. Ba-da-da.
What's her? I found another Gabo village.
Boy, it's fun being a perfectionist. I recommend it to everyone.
Do you?
Absolutely. Absolutely, Oprah. Being a perfectionist is so cool, dude, because you have to like do something a million times to like get it right the way you want it. So good. Okay. Flush. So this piece right here for some reason. Don't mind, still in the planning stages after all. So yeah, dude, if you ever need ideas, dude, I'm an idea man.
I would offer my ideas, but I don't think I'm the right person for any kind of market.
You don't have a demographic. You're your own demographic.
Trolls and loot goblins.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah, that's Bangle there. That's that there Bangle.
Hey, that bang. We'll see them too often around here.
Oh
You know,
no,
so.
so ball. We're gonna do this. Game, I know your little tricks, dude. I know your little tricks, dude. Don't test me. 'Cause I know your tricks. I know your tricksy hobbitses. Boom. Flush, baby. Tricksy hobbitses. Look at that, you guys. See how I tricked the game into doing what I wanted it to do? This is also a semi long-term project planned over the course of 8 months. They'll probably end up over a year of work. Yeah. I only have 3 beast ideas after all, and I think I need more. One of the characters is literally called Luke Goblin, so it checks out. Hell yeah. You should call him Bangle. That way, you know, you can avoid copyright issues.
Feel free to use that name. I'd be honored to be named Loot Goblin.
BB Bungle. That could be the name of your loot goblin. BB Bungle. It'll be all the rage. Yo, Faye, what's up, dude? Okay, so
Remember when I told you that the window's always at my back?
yeah.
Yeah, now that I'm in like dangerous territory, it's like, no.
Nah, fam, that ain't me. That's what the wind's saying. That ain't me, fam. That's not how I roll. Welcome to Valheim, where all your dreams come true. Yeah, you gotta love the wind, man. It's its own character. It's its own thing. Love it or hate it, gotta respect it. Bangalaith, Loot Goblin. Babangalaith. Babangle the Loot Goblin. Boom. Sorry, didn't read that correctly at all. The first 12 times, but I got it eventually. Babangle. I love it. Whoops. Hello. Alright. Just when I... This is like a perfect place to put the chest, but not anymore. Now it's the worst place. Alright, so the idea here is that the river is running to through or underneath here. That's the idea. So and it's gonna be You're exhausted, Faye? I just have a long day, man. I know that one dude probably took all the energy out of you. That'll do it, man. Scummy people take the energy out of you. No doubt. So what we can do... We don't actually have to have the river actually running through. But it could be an illusion. Illusion, Michael. It's not magic, it's illusion. Okay. Perfect. So then close this puppy up. What I'm thinking 10.5 hours of work. Yikes, dude. Been there. Been there, man. That will certainly drain a person 100%. Dude, first person mode is a freaking godsend. Highly recommend for building purposes.
Yeah, I could totally do that.
Dude, it's so sick. Like, it's best used like when you can't get to like one little spot, you know? Or like you're trying to get like just this one little area and all you need is just to like zoom in, but you can't quite get it. F10. F10 gets the job done, man. Pretty sick. And I just drank a potion accidentally. Good stuff. Let's do... Okay, so how do I want to... Do I want to do a wood path all along here, or do I just want to do it here and I could fill the cracks in?
To get my rusted bonus.
Let's do that. That looks decent. That looks decent. Oh yeah, that looks nice and smooth. Looks a little...
Oh, there we go. There we go. 13.
Hell yeah. That 13, baby.
I love it. First person view is so cool.
Dude, first person's sick. Big fan. Well, Faye, I'm glad your day is over, man, because... Just, you know, just leave it in the past, man. Day is done. The day is done. Now you can sit back, relax, hang out, do your thing. I need wood now. It's coming along. Shortly, slowly but surely is what I meant to say. BB Bangle, dude. Just destroyed some dinner. Let's go. What was dinner? Let's see. I need that sweet wood. Pretty leftover pizza. Oh, sick, dude. Pretty fire still heated up in the oven, dude. Yeah, or I'm the kind of person that doesn't mind a cold pizza. What about you, Bangle?
I like cold pizza. Sometimes it's preferable.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same thing with wings. Chicken wings, you
Yeah, I
know?
could do that with wings.
Like with like the Buffalo Wild Wings, you get it. You get like the large at the Buffalo Wild Wings and you don't eat the whole thing, then you take it home next day. Kind of fire. I hear a gray dwarf, and he's about to be dead.
Woo.
Gotta be really in the mood for cold pizza, otherwise I want it to burn my mouth. Yeah, see, I don't like my mouth being burned. But to each their own. My dad's kind of that way. He likes his stuff like 100 degrees, like it's gotta be scorching hot when he eats it, not like it's gotta be hot and then cool down a little bit. It's gotta be like straight out of the microwave. Or it's just no good. Okay, so we've made our little path. I like that. It looks cool. Gives it a little bit of character. There's a couple rivers running through it. This is sick, dude. This looks sick. I'm debating on whether to have the side deals here.
Well, that's not good.
What
What
happened?
is that?
Uh-oh.
I don't know what that is.
Uh-oh.
My boat's faster than that.
Bengal found Mistlands. Bengal, don't die.
Hey, my boat's faster than it is.
Let's go.
What is that thing?
Bengal found Mistlands.
Dude, you should have heard the sound it made.
I don't want to know.
Actually, it sounded kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, no, please.
No, please. That'll be a big nope fish for me.
I didn't think any of the mobs would spawn so far out, like literally like almost on the edge of ocean.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? Go away.
Okay, so this is about as big as the...
Come on.
Cool, dude. Fog is awesome. I have a mind to turn fog off, but it's part of the game. I don't want to. I'm trying not to take things out of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the modding stuff.
I normally I don't mind fog, but it's also there are times where I'm like, no, this is the worst time for that.
Yeah. Like right now when I'm trying to build. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. Okay, yeah. Time to go move the stone cutter. Great wolves. Grey Dolves is attacking. Okay.
Made it.
You did it?
I made it to my
Thank
destination.
goodness. Leaving you on my monitor, but gonna lay in bed. Fate, dude, thanks for hanging out, man. I'm glad that your day is over, my man, and you can just chill out and hang. I appreciate you hanging here, man. Hope you have a good night. Yeah, just let your body lay, dude. Just, it's time to chill. Time to just chillax. Okay, so this is gonna go all the way here. Oh, I'm outside of the... like right. I guess I didn't build the stone cutter far away. I need. Right. Do I have wood on me? I do. All right. No, I did this wrong. Maybe. I might just do that. And then this. That actually doesn't look bad at all. We'll do that. Okay, perfect. Might actually just curve it. How walkable is this area? Not very. Well, actually, it is kind of walkable.
Can you take a stab as to where I'm at? Or where I was? Just a second.
Hold on. I hear big. I hear big stomps.
Ooh. Are you getting earth shakes?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's just a bunch of fighting happening beyond the wall. Alright.
Nice.
All right, so where? Okay, you were like in this area, so maybe I can't ping, but like here on my stream.
Oh, let me see. Not close. I'll ping it. Wait, pull it back up.
Oh wow, I was actually pretty close. You're close to Ashlands.
I am in the Ashlands.
Is it any different?
There are Surtlings galore.
Really?
Dude, they're everywhere.
Like Surtling creatures or Surtling cores?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Surtling creatures.
Interesting. That wasn't there before, right?
I think there was. Just depends where you were. I guess certain sections it's just like they're just everywhere.
Interesting. Yo,
Dude,
Dade Ross, what's
I
up,
am
dude?
moving real slow.
Dade Ross in the house. Big Dade. I'm gonna actually.
Dude. Okay, I'm gonna have to log off for the night
Yeah, you just...
because my computer's I'm moving at a snail's pace right now.
Oh man. All right, man. Well,
At least the game is. Let me see if I quit the
are you sure
game.
that's like not something to do with like maybe a background program? Like I don't know.
Yeah, dude, there's nothing running. This is it.
Hmm. Seems to have been...
See, my mouse moves just fine.
What runs fine?
Well, everything else seems to be running fine.
Oh.
Valheim, for some reason, just is not running very well right now.
What other games have you played? Or is Valheim the only game you've played lately?
Lately on my computer, that's it.
Hmm.
I feel like I could turn one on real quick to see what's fit.
Yeah. I would
What's
try a
that
different
channel?
game because that would tell you if it was Valheim or if it's like your computer freaking out.
Oh, there's so many games. Which one do I pick?
Cyberpunk. Go with like the big honking game.
Yeah, that is the big.
That
is
would
my
be the
most
big test. You were able to play Cyberpunk no problem a while ago.
Yeah, sure. All right. It's very true. I was gonna turn on Grim Dawn, but
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, so let me see how I can replicate this. This is gonna be a little tricksy. Little tricksy.
Yeah. So I got a little taste as to what of like some areas that are, on that path to where I went.
Mm-hmm.
One of them seemed kind of promising because there was actually meadows.
Ooh.
At one point I was like, well, I mean, like it was kind of wedged between some plains, but like it's still kind of promising though because it seemed like it kept going. I don't know.
Yeah. That's good. Wait, so it's 4 high, I think? Yeah. From the ground. How are you doing, Davidian Ross? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope things are going good for you. Hope that new game's going. That game you're making. Vidian's Daily Diary. David's Diary game. Sounded pretty sick.
Okay.
How are we doing? What's the outlook?
I'm getting some little issues already, but yeah,
Might be struggling. Might be on the struggle bus a little bit.
I think it is. It might be the power because of the power supply,
It could be the power supply. I would also say that because
or not the. It's not the power supply. I would say it's the cooling system. That's what I should say.
so maybe
Sorry,
your computer's running too hot then.
it might be. So I've had it off all day. I've been leaving it, just not even touching it.
Right.
Yeah, usually by now I'm loaded in. It's taking a long time to load.
Yeah, the real test's gonna be when it's like in game. That'll be the true test. Yeah, Davidian's digital diary. Or David's digital diary. I'm automating the whole process, recording macros. That sounds sick, dude. I'm excited.
Alright, so I'm getting some artifacts and like in the sound department here.
Uh-oh.
Like clicks.
That's not good.
It seems like it runs okay.
Oh. But the sound is just weird.
Ooh, that sounds awful. Ooh, dude, it sounds terrible.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. Okay. No, that's not playable.
Shit.
Yeah.
So that's something's going on.
Yeah, I think it's starting to overheat. I'm gonna turn the
Yeah.
computer off.
All right, man. Well, I don't want your computer to explode like Elsa's, so.
Yeah, definitely. This computer's way too expensive. My wife already told me.
Yeah.
If it goes explodey, I am gonna save up money to fix it,
Yep.
which will take me quite a while.
Yeah, man.
But I'm just not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna go ahead and just turn this sucker off.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you hanging out.
Yep, that was good.
It was fun.
I'll just talk at you guys later.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Yep, later.
See ya. Well, shit, guys. Everybody's computer's crapping out. That's no good. I gotta take all this stuff back. Except I'm gonna... Well, no, actually, the iron I don't need. Nor do I need the bone fragments. I'm actually just gonna toss these out into the water. These are the things I need for this project. Stone and wood. That's it. Must be a waste of time and energy to put so much effort into a diary. Yeah, I mean, some people like doing that stuff. Some people like doing that stuff. They want to go back. People want to go back and... you know, I mean, there's good things about having a diary. You can kind of go back and say, okay, well, that's where I was at this point in my life. And it kind of helps you reflect. Like, wow, like, that's where I was, and this is where I am now. Like, I have grown. You know, it kind of shows you where you were and where you are, and tell you where you could be. I tried to journal. I just never liked it. I never liked doing it. It always felt like a chore to me. Necktails. Extra meat. Dwarf eyes. Such a surprise. Proceeds to throw monitors out window for being used. I'm tired of mine being too shit to hold on to anything but vague crap. Well, then diary would be a good way to do that, you know? Something to record your thoughts as they come, so you can refer back to it later. Like, oh yeah, I was thinking about doing that. Okay, so you know, you can go from there. Just a thought. Just a thought. I'm gonna get some wood. I'm gonna get some stone. Gonna get some rock and stone. I'm actually not gonna get wood. I have a whole stack back over there. Back over there. All right. Here we go, baby. The wall's turning out really good. I'm debating on whether I want to I'm debating on whether I want to build a gate. Because I kind of like the way it looks right now. Kind of unfucked with. We'll see. I have to reference back to the original. Okay, so it's stone floor, 2 stone floor, and the pillar comes out there. Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice that. We gotta add those things. Arches. Hold, please. I feel we're taking pics all over town to throw into the game. I feel like most people won't mind. Taking pics all over town. Way over town. So I got a little archways here. This one's gonna be a little different. Yeah, a little different, dude. Okay, I might not put one here for reasons. Complete it in the well. That okay. There we go. That also does not look good. That looks good. Not that anybody's gonna like be critiquing this to the nth degree. But I'll know. Nobody said anything to me yet. Yeah, I mean, I feel like most people our age are taking pictures of random shit all the time. So it's kind of like, yeah, whatever. Stupid kids and their flying machines. Okay, so let me figure this out. Let me follow this real quick. So this is all the way. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. On 4 is where I extend it out. So let's see. How did he do this, dude? I saw him do it, but it's still a mystery. Did he put an archway first, maybe? Okay. I got this. So it's... Fuck. Don't got this. So it's 2 arch. 2 arch. Got it. Got it. So okay. So No. Like that? No. No, 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 no. It's down one lower. Like that. Okay. See, this is how you beat the game, you guys. This is how you beat the game. I win, game, not you. You don't get to win. As I struggle to get up on the thing. Okay, so now we have liftoff. We have liftoff. Perfect, dude. Okay, so we've got our base now. Okay. I think I know how to fix this, but then I'm gonna have to redo that. Yeah. Game. Swear to Jeebus. Okay, let's just do this for now. Right? Okay. Boom. Now, I probably could have done that the way I had it before, but we didn't do that, so it's all good. The point is that we did it. Is this a single? It is a single. We're gonna change that. And this should be a single. We're gonna change that. Basically gonna build into this little rock here. I'm gonna redo this. Yo, Outcast, thanks for the lurk, man. We're building wall. An activity I very much enjoy. For some reason or another. Yeah, I figured that was gonna do that. Okay, so we have that. And then this is just gonna do that. I'm gonna reordinate these a little bit. No, that wasn't really the proper term for that, but don't care. We're just gonna swap these out, basically. We'll do that, I guess. I need... The stone cutter's not gonna reach all the way back that way. Okay. That looks fine. Oh, wait. I don't have to change these now for some reason. Okay, that actually looks fine. But see, now what I can do is that's even with that side, basically. That's kind of the goal I was going for there. Come here, Grey Dwarf. Let's go, buddy. Hit me. Quit trying to hit me and hit me. Piece of cake, dude. Get out of here. Okay, now I need to get the stone cutter back. I think I'm gonna just finish this part of the wall, and then I think we'll probably end stream at that point, at that juncture. Might take a hot minute to get this wall, but I have developed a system, so there's that. Oh, I need this for the stone cutter, right? 10 wood. I'm so used to playing this game in a certain way, it's gonna take some adjusting. Alright, this will reach all of what I need. Right? Yeah, this will reach all of the space I need. Okay, so I should be able to... Can I build this without it breaking? Yes. Can I build this without it breaking? Yes. But this will break, most likely. Yeah. So, build this. And then this. And I'm out of stone. Okay. To the stone. What I probably should do is bring the cart, but that's a lot. That's a lot to do. Okay, so I'll bring that stone and then this stone. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Carry more than I really expected I could. Three stacks of 50 and 35. Okay. Ancient seeds. The ancient seeds of my people. Bring them unto me. The seeds of the ancient ones. Okay. I hear a brute. Or salmon. Yep, it's a brute. Easy. Alright. So. Back to what we were doing before. We were so rudely interrupted. That's probably gonna break? Yes, okay. This will stay, maybe? No. But that will stay there like that. See, we've developed a system. It's gonna be easy to finish this last little bit. Whoops. This last little bitty. Alright, it's alright to be little bitty. Yeah, no. Yes. There we go. No, don't. Boom. Ow. Yeah, dude. I guess that's how it be at the moment. Okay. And then we're gonna extend this out. This was a little easier because there was less turning happening. There's just one turn, and it's right in the middle. And all I have to do is just do a little curvaceousness. Little curvaceousness. And then we're good. There is a bit of a curve here. And then it stops. I don't know if I will continue the wall to the end here. I might just keep the wood stakes there. I kind of like the way that looks a little bit, to be honest. I haven't decided, though. I could always change. Could always change my mind. You never know. That looks fine, maybe. There's a crack. There's a crack. Okay. Let's see if we can fix that, perhaps. That'll do. That'll do her. Oh, no. Oh, okay. That's okay. We'll fix that later. So, obviously... Well, obviously... Okay, I gotta be fast on the draw on that one. Not fast enough. Alright. Came up with a system. Came up with a system. Okay. Okay. Arch. 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 Oh, I'm running out of stone. Oh no. Oh no, it's that stone. This little area is going to be really easy. I'm like halfway done with it already. Guess we're going to have to go all the way back here. Okay. Almost done. I think this is the last round of stone that I'm going to have to schlep back. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. So. Do that. And then actually we've got our little stone buddy here that's going to help us. with this area. Very good. I like that. Thanks, little stone buddy. I'm still gonna have to figure out a way to... I might have to take that stone out, but for now, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna keep on trucking here. Oh no. Look at it. Oh no, everything's breaking. Okay. Close. So we gotta keep that there. That there. Okay, and then destroy that. Oh. Okay. Gonna fight. It's gonna fight me a little bit, but that's okay. What? All right, that's fine. So that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. You can destroy this. I'm just gonna leave that there for a second while I work on this. F10 for first person. I think this will be a good spot for that. I can just get right underneath that sumbitch. Hell yeah. There we go. That's it. That's the one. Perfect. Perfectamundo. Okay. What the hell? Okay, that's not supposed to be there. What am I doing? Can I build this, or is this gonna break? That actually stays for some reason. Okay, so that should stay as well. Grab that extra stone there. Okay, so this is probably gonna break immediately. Yeah. As I suspect. Okay. Just always takes a little bit of finessing to get this to work properly. Boom. Boom. So I need that there. I need this there, like that. Oh, my hammer's broken. Ugh, I gotta go. Damn it. I was so close to done. And I can't move anything to repair. Boo. Alright, no problem though. No problem. Does this count as a... Damn it. Alright. Pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. So, my overall plan is to start from this area and then just kind of move my way back until I get this all paved, all kind of cultivated and stuff. It'll look really cool once it's all done. I think it'll really be good. Okay. This one shouldn't be super difficult to... Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. There we go. First person view for the win, dude. First person for the win. Okay. And this is gonna be a bit of a tricky one, because I think this breaks without any sort of... So what I might have to do is build like sort of a little makeshift thing here, just so that the stone has something to... Okay. Just so that the stone has something to rest on when I place it, for example. Okay. And that breaks immediately. Okay. So it's gonna look like that. And I'll have to just do something like... Oh gosh, okay, whatever. It's not gonna look pretty at this very moment. Just something to kind of hold it together. This is the Valheim equivalent of like chewing gum and a paperclip, dude. Just MacGyver my way. Just MacGyvering my way to success. That doesn't look bad. Boom. Now, that don't look right. Now, they don't look right there, Jeff. That's okay. We're gonna fix it. Maybe. Okay. Dude, I'm like, I can see where I need to place the damn thing. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it moved. Why did you move? Come on, Tides. There we go. Perfect. Pretty. Final thing here is just this guy. How am I gonna do this? Because this is a very specific situation. I got a situation. They got me facing. Before I mess with the bottom there, let's finish the top. Because we started from the bottom. And now we're here. Alright. I won't be able to put... Yeah, I'm gonna be short a few. Damn. Alright. That's okay. Eventually this whole space, and I'm gonna figure out how I want to make Elsa's moat pretty. Functional and pretty. Okay, so I don't need a whole lot more stone, just like probably a stack. And then the rest will be wood. I'll probably grab another couple stacks of wood. Stack and a half. Should be enough. We'll see. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Final stretch. And I'm gonna do a little what I did with the end of the other side. Well, yeah, that'll actually do. I think it's the same. Yeah, it is the same. 2. Oh. Yeah, this is a little scrunchier than this side. That's okay. No one's gonna notice that. Okay. So there's that. Now, do I want to leave this more natural looking? I think I do. I kind of like this area the way it looks. The one thing I do want to do... I need a workbench. Do I have wood on me? I do. I have quite a bit, actually. I was kind of messing with getting this back to where it was, elevation-wise. Okay, and then smooth it out. Whatever, little neck. Come here, dude. Let's go. Fight me. I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need a lot more stone to like terraform this. This will be on a different day, but I think the idea will be that this is sort of just like a little, I don't know, just like a little natural area that we won't mess with very much. I'm gonna take a cultivator and just run through this whole area so that it's nice and grassy. And I'm gonna make this is all previous moat that will be filled when I am done with it. And what I might do, is this closed off from the rest of the... It kind of is, but I might actually make like a little... like a little pathway this way. I might be able to do that. Yeah. Right now this is inaccessible to most, but maybe, just maybe. I think it'd be cool if there was like a little pathway between these here. And then you can just kind of like, I don't know, fish or hang out or I don't know, dude. Just a nice little area. 4. 3. Yo, what's up, Lead Devil? How are you, man? How goes it, my dude? Okay, so the wall is complete. It is complete. Well, at least for now. This area is complete. It's actually far from actually any version of complete. But it's getting there. I do like this a lot. Dude, I'm good, man. I'm just chilling out. It was just me and Bangle tonight, so we were just kind of hanging, building, and such. And I'm just I built this wall today. That's what I've been up to. Just trying to... Oh, and like I built like... So we have like this little moat that runs along the base of our wall. And then you can't see it because it's dark out. But... Let me see if I can get a torch down there. So... I have like a little thing that it looks like it's kind of running through underneath. Like a little river underneath that goes through under the little passway and then into the ocean. So I'm just like terraforming, dude. Just kind of, you know, keeping it real chill. I think the only thing I'm missing from these streams is like the lo-fi, the vibe music. But I don't know if I want to do that. Everybody does that lo-fi music. But I don't know. Maybe that's what I should do. What do you think, Led? You think I should have lo-fi music playing in the background? Some royalty-free lo-fi in the back. Could be sick. I feel comfort. You know what I should do while I'm thinking about it? Get that comfort up, baby. I'm gonna go with the pelt on the bed. Can I still use my bed? I can't. Damn. All right, game. You win, I guess. Hell yeah. That looks sick. Do I have enough for a locked bed? I need 4. Damn. So close. What is lo-fi? Just easy listening? And never hi-fi. Yeah, let's get some hi-fi shit up in here. Hold on, let me see if I can find some royalty-free lo-fi music to play in the background. That's not what I want. DMCA free lo-fi. Lo-fi chilled beats, 12-hour of DMCA free and copyright free music for Twitch streamers 2021. Let's go. Uploaded only to help the community. All right, this is lo-fi. So if I just had like this playing on in the background while I build and stuff, and then I would turn the music on the game off, and we would just be vibing, dude. I'm vibing. We're vibing. We're building. We're vibing, dude. This is like, if you've ever hung out in other people's streams, this is like the kind of thing that everybody plays in the background. This is probably gonna get edited on YouTube, but this is what lo-fi is. Although I don't know, let me see. I mean, it doesn't show that this might actually be YouTube friendly as well. I guess we'll find out. This will be a little test. But it's just kind of like super chill music, really. But like every streamer plays this music in the background of their streams. You know? Hold on, you can feel the vibing, dude. Yeah. Feel the vibe. Let's see. Let's find some hi-fi music for Rixel. It's gaming vibe. 4 hours of electric and techno type beats. DMCA free. Where's hi-fi, dude? Where's the hi-fi music? DMCA free rock mix, dude. Let's see if this is this okay? But see, this is like just chill music too. Are you vibing yet, guys? Yo, are you guys vibing to this bop? To this banger? This has got the first comment. Really appreciate this. I've been desperately looking for something to accompany my stream that isn't lo-fi. Something with grit and soul. Are you guys feeling the soul? You can't hear anything? What? You should be able to hear this. It might be really low. There. But now, see, I can't hear myself talk. Or the game. But this is the music that's playing in the background. I have it on really low because, well, actually, you know what I could do? I could turn it down in the... Yeah, I could do that. And then turn it up. There. This is a little different than your typical... Like, most people have the little... Like, it's like really low bass with like a clicking noise, with clicking noises. What I'll have to look for is like some like maybe some like cool Witcher remixes or something. That'd be kind of cool. I'm gonna write that down. I can hear a guitar in it, so that's good. Yeah. Yeah. This is a little more my speed too. But honestly, like, I don't know what kind of music, what other music's in here for the lurk. Saturday. Let's listen to some more music. Yo, this has got a little bit of a Seven Nation Army going. What do you guys think? You think this is good shit? Hopefully I don't get demonetized. I'm not even monetized on YouTube, so I don't know what I'm worried about. They broke my torch, assholes. I need to get a brazier here. But I need all kinds of shit for that. Forge and Fenris Claw and coal. Do we even have bronze? I guess I could figure this out. Hold on. Are you guys vibing? Are we vibing? Vibe check. Pretty decent? Okay. I mean, Led, you're the music guy, so you would know if music's good or not. I mean, I know everybody's got, like, their own biases in terms of music, but... Like, you understand progressions and music theory and shit like that, you know? I don't... I have a buddy who, like, went to, like, music class. He went to, like, a music theory class and, like, learned about music. So I'm sure you know a little bit more than your typical person. How much bronze did I need for this? I need 5 bronze. Okay. Two copper. So I need... Wait. Okay, there we go. 5 bronze. So I need 10 copper. Not a problem. Easy. So not bad, not bad. This is called Saturday. Hello, how did that happen? What the hell just happened? I gotta fix that. It's at least interesting. Okay. I think that would be fun to make royalty-free tracks for stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Like the music that I play at the end of my stream is a buddy made that and was like, "Hey, you can use this if you want." I was like, "Okay." Like he just like hooked me up. Zebra Finch. Friend of the channel. He's a friend of the channel. Boom. Boom, boom. Yeah, dude, I mean, hey. There's a market for that stuff. Everybody wants... Like, everybody would like royalty-free music. I certainly would. I have... Okay, that's... I need 3, and I have 3, I think. I have exactly 3. Coal and bronze. Yeah. Like, it was definitely something I didn't even ask him about it. He just was like, "Hey, I made this." I was like, "Okay, thanks, pal. I'll give you credit every time I play it." You know? And he just likes doing it as a hobby. I don't think he's like Mr. Music Man or anything. Mr. Music Man. Some space shit happening in my ears right now. Like, honestly, if I had my way, what I would like to play, let me see if I can, while this is cooking, DMCA free rock music is what I would like to play. Alternative rock gaming mix, epic 1 hour, no copyright. DMCA free metal. Let's go. See what this what happens here. This is a really short video though. Yo, this is like a minute long. Oh, this is a whole playlist. Okay. Let's see what this is. I don't know anything. Okay, a lot of techno happening. Not a lot of rock. Fine. Now we're just messing around. There we go. Yes. All right. We weren't sure in the beginning, guys, but then it was all okay. It was all okay. Yeah. All the music I've written and played is metal, but some people might like it, I guess. Yeah. So that was the first... Oh, there we go. This is the kind of music that I like to listen to. Oh, all right. All right, dude. That's cool. I'm not a big fan of like the... But it's fine. Should I put this here? I'm not sure. Oh shit, this has got lyrics and everything. Like, kill switch engage is cool, but I like to, I like music that I can actually understand the lyrics to, you know? Like, kill switch engage can actually sing. And he shows it off. But this guy's all about that squeamo. I mean, this isn't bad. I like the music part of it. But I would much rather have like you feel me, lad? Or is that the music that you made? And am I making a fool of myself? Yeah. Yeah, this has got some Doom vibes for sure. It's definitely. Are you guys vibing? Is it? Are we vibing? I don't know if I like that or not. Oh, I gotta get more coal. F you. Damn it. Okay, so the coal goes away. That's okay. I mean, this is fine, but I would much rather have like actual singing. I don't know. What do you think, Led? Do you like this kind of music, or what do you prefer in your music? If you haven't already, you should check out Evergrey. The guy sings and has really awesome... No, dude, I like metal. Like, I like a little bit of this type of vocalization in a song. I don't even know if I'm using the right terms, but I like this kind of... I like a little bit of it. Like I said, like Killswitch Engage does it, or there's a chick that does it, and I can't think of her name right now. Or I can't think of the... weren't quite that screamy. Yeah. Like, Screamo's fine. But, like... Hold on. I'll figure it out. I'm trying to think of a specific band. Women singer, band, metal. 12 best metal. Okay, this is like of all time, dude. I just want... Anyway, there's some of it I like, but I don't like a lot of it. The revolution started, you guys. Just FYI. I don't know if I like that. Let me see. Let's see what else is out there, dude. Let's see what else is out there. Nope. Let's see. Heavy metal instrumental mix, 2021, 1 hour, no copyright. I mean, this is instrumental, so it's just instruments. Oh, hell yeah. I wasn't expecting that. Yep, I like this music. This is better for me, in my opinion. But I'm just a plebe, dude. I don't know anything about music. I don't know what makes good music. I just know what I like. My metal type is Metallica, Megadeth, Iron Maiden. Hell yeah. Some good choices right there. I like that. Alright, we got a brazier, dude. That's fine, I guess. I'm gonna put another one there. Alright. Hopefully this is all... I guess we'll find out if any of this is a problem once I upload this stuff. But anyway. Better to, you know, apologize than ask for permission, I guess. Or whatever they say. Really love Alter Bridge. Dude, Alter Bridge is sick, dude. I love Alter Bridge. Miles Kennedy just knocks it out of the park every time. Like, no doubt about it. That dude could literally... He could probably just sing about, like, the stupidest shit and make it sound awesome. You could sing about shitting in a tin bucket, and it's like, God damn, this man can sing. Like, you wouldn't even care about what he's singing about. Oh, and here, check this out. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Alright. Anyway. I think it's time for me to stop. What do you guys think? Do you think we should vibe to this? Is this what we should vibe to from now on? Pretty cool music. I'm gonna save it and then we'll see if it's even usable later. Alright, guys. Oh. We vibed, dude. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Anybody who's lurking, all you lurkers out there, I appreciate you. We're gonna go raid, man. We're gonna go do that raid thing. We're gonna go do that raid thing. But whom shall we raid? It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not like... The problem is, dude, like, I can't play real music on stream. Or else I would... Dude, if I was playing... Like, if I was able to, I'd play real music and I would be jamming. We'd be jamming. Ooh. Let's go raid. Yeah, let's go raid D-Devil. D-Devil 47. You too, man. We're gonna go raid D-Devil. He's playing some Battlefield, dude. 2042. You guys remember that game? If you got him, throw him up, dude. Throw up the Rainer Jams if you got him. I appreciate you guys being here. That's it for me. No stream tomorrow. Hey, also, for anybody who's interested, anybody within the sound of my voice, I'm doing a community night next Saturday. If you are interested, join my Discord and get in so that you can vote on what game we're gonna play. I've got a big list of games that people have sort of submitted. I was kind of like, hey guys, what do you think we should, what are alternatives to Jackbox? And people started sending them in. So I'm going to make a big list. I'm going to let people vote. Whatever, whatever happens, happens. So if you want to get in on that, go check out the Discord. Links in the bottom of the description if you're watching this on YouTube. Hope you guys have a good day, good night, stay awesome.
Keep it epic, keep it gamer.
Go follow D-Devil. I'll see you guys on Monday.